Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today I want to do a comparison video, and it's between the Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch in the 26 size and this Loewe pouch right here, which I got pretty recently. I'll link to the video where I reveal this item if you're interested in watching that. Both of these are two pouches and they're pretty similarly sized, but they do have some differences. So I just want to go ahead and compare the two in case you were interested in either of these two pouches. So I'll go ahead and start with the first one. This is the Toiletry Pouch 26. Unfortunately, I don't think they make this anymore. I think Louis Vuitton did recently discontinue this, which is really unfortunate because I do think this item was pretty popular and very sought after. It's basically just one rectangular-ish pouch. There is a little bit of the base right here that is wider than the top part. So you can see the top part is much more skinnier than the bottom part right here. And the zipper does come out slightly, as you can see, and there is a leather tab here that says Louis Vuitton. This one says made in France, and this is nicely patinaed. I'm honestly not the kind of person that cares about protecting the vachetta or making it stay brand new. I really like it when my vachetta looks a little bit more patinaed and has this really nice honey color to it, so that's just my personal preference. It does have gold or brass colored hardware from the zipper. And when you open it up all the way, so the zipper goes out like this, it does create a very nice big opening so you can see exactly what's inside. And I have a organizer in here right now. I have a whole video where I show how to turn this bag into a crossbody, and this organizer is a key part of that, so I'll link to that video if you're interested in watching. So here's the organizer. It comes with two little D-rings, which is where you hook the strap, and it has card slots and some other pockets. So it's really nice way to kind of keep your things nice and organized if you were to use this as a clutch. So if you don't have the organizer in here, it just has a wipeable interior, as you can see. Pretty simple compartment. Now to go over the features of the Loewe pouch, this is similar in size. It also has a rectangular size. I'll do measurements a little bit later. And this is made out of all leather, whereas this is canvas. And this leather is buttery soft. It just is such a pleasure to touch and hold, and you can just tell that the quality of this piece is really, really good. It has the Loewe logo, so like here is the Loewe logo, and it's just all over embossed throughout the entire pouch. And it kind of creates this really nice little pattern. I'm gonna try to lean it against the light so you guys can see the detail a little bit more clearly. And instead of a zipper at the very top, it has a little flap over the zipper right here, and the zipper is in silver hardware, and it does have a little bit of a tab right here. The leather tab also has the logo right here, and you just open the zipper, and here it is. It is one container. There is one flat pocket, which hopefully you can see that. It's right here, and then a leather tab that says Loewe made in Spain. And then the bottom is a little bit wider than the top. So here is the bottom. And then as you can see, the top is fairly skinny. If it were to be zipped, this is what the top looks like. It's very thin. I forgot to mention that the inner side of this bag is textile lined. So the black part right here, with the exception of the leather tab, is a textile. Really, the main differences is that this one is made out of leather and this is made out of canvas. And then the other difference is the zipper style. So this one does have a flap over the zipper, and this one doesn't. It just has a zipper opening at the top with nothing covering it. The other thing I want to show you guys about the Loewe pouch is that it does have this little tab right here in the back. I really, really like this design feature. Basically, you just hook the end of the zipper into this right here, and it kind of keeps the zipper in place. So you can see, and it makes sure that it doesn't move around anywhere, which I really like. In terms of use, this is a toiletry pouch, so I think originally it was meant to be used for travel. I actually really like to use this as a clutch though, and I don't think I've ever used this to carry my toiletries in. I do travel with this, but I don't necessarily keep my toiletries in here. And this is also a really great pouch. I like to use this in my bigger bags and kind of keep smaller items in here to kind of keep things a little bit more organized and to prevent them from moving around. It's especially really nice to have a pouch like this in a bigger bag because I think the smaller items in your big bags tend to get like really jumbled and it can be really hard to find what you're looking for. So this just kind of keeps things a little bit more organized for me. I haven't used this as a clutch yet, but I could totally see myself using this as a clutch in the future. I just haven't had the right outfit to kind of pair it with, but I do think this would be a very, very cute clutch. I'm going to do measurements really quickly so you guys can see the size difference between the two. So this one is almost 13 inches. And the height of it is about 8 inches from top to bottom. And the depth at the very, very bottom is about 2 inches, but it does get skinnier at the top. And for the Toiletry Pouch 26, it's about 10 inches across, 8 inches tall, and roughly 2 inches wide at the very bottom. So I'll try to show you guys these side by side. So here we go. You can see that the Loewe pouch is definitely a little bit longer. They are the same height though, from here to here, and they're roughly the same width at the bottom. I think the Loewe pouch looks a little bit bigger, but they're both about 2 inches. Just to kind of show you guys what fits, since I don't have an organizer for the Loewe pouch, I'm not going to use the organizer in this one just to show you guys what fits. So here is the inside once again. Here is my long wallet, and you can see it fits very, very nicely. So I definitely don't need to downsize my wallet. Obviously, if you'd like to carry a smaller wallet or just a card holder, that would work great too, and you would definitely have way more space for other stuff. Keys, mini pochette, hand sanitizer, phone, face mask. There is a little bit of bulging with all those items. So if I were to downsize this, I would probably use a smaller card holder, or I would downsize my mini pochette. I would probably just take out the items that I need in there and stick them in here. And since the clutch isn't very big, I don't really need the mini pochette to keep my things organized because I could just open the bag and just get what I need pretty easily. Here's the Loewe pouch empty. The other thing about the zipper is that it doesn't open as wide as the toiletry pouch does because there is a lip over the zipper, and then also because the zipper ends here and here. Whereas with the toiletry pouch, you can see the zipper extends all the way past the length of the bag. So my long wallet definitely fits all the way inside. Mini pochette, face mask, hand sanitizer, keys, phone, and definitely fits. I feel like these items fit a little bit better in this one because of the way that this pouch is structured. They don't bulge out as much. I would say there's a little bit of bulging, but to be honest, I don't know if it's just because it's black or because it's leather or because of the pattern or what, but it just doesn't seem as noticeable to me, the bulge in this versus the toiletry pouch. And I also think that is probably because of the way this is structured, because the base is pretty wide and just the overall design of this bag, it just allows you to kind of carry a lot of things and nothing is really sticking out too much. In fact, you can tell there's still some room in the sides right here and right here. If you wanted to fit other things, you totally could. And here's what it looks like when you just open the bag. What I really like is that even though the zipper isn't as wide of an opening, you can still see pretty much everything you need and everything is very easily accessible. Also just wanted to show you guys to compare. This is a full-size dry shampoo, and these pouches are really good if you want to use them for toiletries for more full-size items. And so it doesn't fit standing up like this. You can see that the full-size dry shampoo is a little bit too tall, but it still fits if you wanted to fit it sideways. So these are really handy for larger toiletry items. And also just to show you that it fits in here as well. Here it is. You can see it fits perfectly at the bottom like that. You just can't stand it upright. So if you were to do vertically, you can see it sticks up just a little bit. But if you were to lay it flat, it fits perfectly. Another way that I've used these pouches in the past is that I will take them on an airplane with me and I will put my iPad and my Kindle in here. So this is an iPad mini. I don't remember what year it's from, but it's very old. It's from like maybe 7 or 8 years. And this is an old Kindle, and they both have covers on them, but they still both fit. So here they are, and they fit very nicely into this pouch. And this is just a nice way to kind of keep your electronics a little bit organized. And I just find this very comfortable to take on the airplane with me, because then I just have both my iPad and my Kindle ready to go. And then same thing with the toiletry pouch. You can see they both fit very, very nicely, and there's still space for cords and you know, some other smaller electronics if you needed to use this as kind of like an electronic holder. So I don't really have any major pros and cons, and I do really like both of these pouches a lot. I probably don't need to have both in my collection, but to be honest, I really do like having both. I think the Toiletry 26 is slightly more iconic. It's certainly more recognizable, obviously with the LV logo and the brand recognition overall. It's a very chic clutch that will never ever go out of style. I think the Loewe pouch, it's definitely unique. I haven't really seen very many other pouches like this, especially with the logo and the pattern. The logo is not as recognizable as the Louis Vuitton one is, but I kind of like that. I like that this is very unique and not everyone has it. So I really couldn't tell you which one is my favorite. I really like having both of them. I like that they are similar enough, but also very different. They both have similar functions because they are pouches and they're roughly the same size, but because they both look very different, I like having them in my collection. I think they both function as really great clutches, and they can both be dressed up and dressed down. They're also really great for larger toiletry items, so you can use them when you're traveling. You can use them for your iPads and your Kindles if they are small enough. There are a lot of different uses for these pouches, which is another reason why I really, really like them. At the end of the day, I just really like that they are both very versatile and multifunctional. All right, guys, I think that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions about either of these two items, and I will do my best to respond. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would really, really mean the world to me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!